Okay guys, welcome to some Sephora things. This will be two separate orders that I'm sharing with you. They're small. The first one was like a one-day thing that Sephora did with Klarna, where they were giving you 25% off up to $50 if you paid with Klarna. I have never paid with Klarna before or Afterpay or any of these things, but I was like, oh, well, why not? So up to $50, which means to get maximum discount, you spend $200 and you get 50 off, which is a really good deal. They just split your payments into 4 payments, and then the last payment, you just don't have to make it, which super awesome. So I had already had like 2 things for sure I wanted to try out, and that was the Melt items. These are actually on the Melt website, I believe, at a pretty good discount for like $95 for both. But I was like, okay, if I get them, if I don't like them and I want to return it, I just feel like usually a brand's website, their returns are a little less convenient, I guess. Or maybe it's like not free to return or something. So the eyeshadow palette is absolutely stunning. Even the boxes they come in are so beautiful. So it's the Amor y Mariposas. Like, I'm not someone that really keeps boxes, but I don't know if I need to, maybe, you know. So that's the outside. Here's the mirror. And then here are the shades. They are literally as beautiful as they look on here. Like, so beautiful. I have an all matte look today, so I went for the red here, and this kind of like, this is very neon in person. It's not showing neon on here, but I have these 2 shades on, and then I added this color for a little bit of depth and this color for a little bit of depth. It's gorgeous. So I know we were all disappointed and traumatized by the fact that the Mary Jane palette was not, the formula was just so difficult to work with. The colors were so gorgeous. I am so happy to say that the pigment and the performance of this palette is beyond lovely. So good. The mattes are so soft, so powdery. And I was expecting a lot of fallout, and I did not have any fallout, which was really surprising. I was like literally waiting for it to happen, because I'm like, oh my God, these are so, like when you press your finger into them, they're so soft. So I am going to petition, and is that what you beg? I want to beg Melt Cosmetics to redo the Mary Jane palette like with these formulas, because oh my gosh. Anyway, here's swatches. Very poorly swatched, but this color, this trio of like a smoky, so pretty, and then like they're just, everything is beautiful. And then there were 2 shades in there that I thought were really cool tone, but they actually work out really well if you want to do some crease work for someone that's like fair to medium skin tone, you know. It's just like, So we have a very red look on the eyes today, and I've just been really into red on the eyes lately. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm watching like Chinese dramas where a lot of the girls have like eyes, like their eyes are like done with like red makeup, and I'm like being very influenced by it. I don't know. I've been really loving it lately. I even have a red eyeliner to show you guys in a little bit. We have a red lip on, obviously. Right. So that is the eyeshadow palette. I highly recommend, if you are interested and you were like, I don't know, Melt is so 50-50 for me, get this one. If you are, it's so good. You can do a very like normal look, like normal as in like, you know, some light color on the crease and a little bit of depth on the outer edges, but you can go full on like colorful, right? This is the blush palette, also very beautiful, and the inside is very beautiful as well. So you have a really beautiful mirror. Those are the shades. So here's the thing, I have swatches for you, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, 1, 2, 3, beautiful. 1, 2, 3, also beautiful, but these 3 look very, very similar swatched and on the skin. So it's almost like, I feel like you're getting 4 blushes instead of 6 blushes. Also, these 3, so pigmented. I have this one on today, and I had to really tone it down because I went a little like, there was a little unexpected level of pigmentation. So these are the swatches of the blushes. So you can see those 3 shades that I described to you, they do look quite similar. This is what I have on the cheeks today. I feel like you can definitely see it. It is very there. So I'm kind of like debating this blush palette because the colors that are in here are really pretty. They're colors that I would wear, but the 3 of the shades look quite similar. And the 3 shades that I showed you, 2 of them are kind of like, there's a slight shift to them, like a slight shimmer shift. So like, again, they just look very similar. So I don't know if this is like a keep for me, right? Okay, right. So also in this order, so to kind of hit like that $200 mark, I picked up 2 candles that I had my eye on. The first one, we just keep trying candles from this brand. It's the Maison Louis Marie, and it's the Neige de Printemps. I don't know, it's a citrus. So the top note is blood orange. The middle notes are mandarin, a kumquat, touch of sugar, and the base notes are tangerine zest and lush guava. The guava and the sugar definitely take away from like the complete sharp citrus element of how citrus can smell sometimes. I'm a big fan. It smells, I feel like I get a lot more of the blood orange and tangerine vibes. You know how like tangerine citrus smells just, you can always tell you can tell when it's the tangerine zestiness versus a orange zestiness, you know? So, I mean, have I smelled candles similar to this? Yes. Do I really like the way this one is put together? Yes. And the thing with the Maison Louis Marie is, it's just, the scent is very present. It's very there. We love it. And I actually don't have very many citrus candles. I think I have one like orange cream candle, which again, it's like, that's like sweeter. So I feel like this would be a really good like addition to the candles I have. And shocker, oh my God, did we get another Otherland candle? This is a problem. This is called Extra Hour, and there's shiso leaf, verbena, and mint. The second I saw mint, I was like, yes. And then I saw the shiso, and I was like, also yes. So again, this box is beautiful. Look at the candle. I was gonna say look candle. Look at this beautiful, okay, just smelling it is so good. It smells amazing, amazing. Like literally shiso, verbena, and mint, like that, it's there. Okay, so we all know what mint is. In case you're unfamiliar with shiso, my experience with shiso is like when I go to have sushi, sometimes the shiso will be like a garnish, but like we often will just eat the shiso. Also, when we do kind of like more Vietnamese style, like making like spring rolls and stuff, we will also buy some shiso and add it to like the mix. But so shiso looks like this. So very similar to mint. I think it is part of the mint family actually. But this combination here is so good, so good. Oh my God, Jem's recommending another Otherland candle, I know. So that one's really, really good. Okay, so the second order is the whole Gift Easy, that code where they release the 20% off code to all tiers, which honestly, I feel like they should make this a thing once a year. Like if you want to do the tiers, I absolutely agree. Like if you spend more, you should have more, you know, rewards or privileges, benefits, whatever. But once a year, if they just open it up to everyone, I think they should do it because I feel like it'll draw more people to shop. Just saying. I mean, obviously that's why they did it. Anyway, or it could have been all the complaints that people had this year. So I picked up a repurchase of 2 things. So this is the Milk Hydro Grip Set Refresh Spray. I picked up the half size or like the deluxe size during the first sale, and I actually picked up another full size within that sale, and then this is like a backup. I think this is so good. I've never been that into a makeup setting spray just ever. So this is just, it's just so good. It really sets your makeup. It's not mattifying, it's not drying, but it just, my makeup has never been held in place better or longer with any other spray. This is like the holy grail at the moment. So I've talked about this candle to you before. It's the Skylar Vanilla Sky, and it's literally just coffee and vanilla, cappuccino like type vibes. But it was, I think this retails for around, is it like over $40 for this candle? It was on sale at Sephora for $26 plus the 20%. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get another one. Either it could be for me as a backup or I can give it as a gift. I love getting candles on sale and then adding it to like a gift mix because it just like, you know, it elevates your gift. It makes the gift more fun. Yes, oh my God, it smells so good. Okay, so if that is still on sale, I would recommend that highly. Okay, so I then picked up this Valentino, it's the twin liner. I got the black and red combination. So on one side you get a brush tip liquid liner and on the other side you get a pencil liner. So the Valentino line has been like kind of iffy for me. Like I see it a lot and I see positive reviews, but the price is just like so up there. I'm like, I don't know. So I had actually tried out the foundation. The Valentino Beauty website, I think if you sign up, they'll give you like $25 off. So I was like, that's a perfect opportunity to try out the foundation. And when I got it in, I didn't dislike it, but I definitely got a shade that was too light for me. So whenever the shade is off, you know, it really throws off your opinion of things. And I was kind of lazy to try to figure out my actual shade. So now that it's at Sephora, it'll be so much more convenient to figure that out. Even though this, even the big Sephora by me though, like I don't think it carries the Valentino. So I mean, now that I know that that one shade doesn't work for me, I think I can just go up a shade and I'll be fine. Anyway, the foundation was neither here nor there. It was also change of seasons, so it was kind of like, it's like a weird time to test out foundations. Okay, anyway, so I saw this. The reviews were so good, like the written reviews, and I was like, okay. And the brow pencil also has really good reviews, so I'm really interested in that too. And now that I've tried this, I think that is going to be very good. The brush tip liner you get is so thin and so precise. I'm shocked, actually. Is it made in Korea? It is made in Korea. Okay, that also makes a lot of sense. It took me a little longer to do my wing because the tip was so kind of smaller, but I also really like the way it looks. And it's also really little, so I could draw in like my lower lash line. I tend to draw on like the outer lashes when I do my makeup because, I don't know, it's just what I like. And then on the other side, you get a pencil liner. And then this is not a new concept, right? Liquid liner on one side, pencil liner on the other. But the pencil liner on the other end is usually just like a normal size pencil. This is like a little baby. This is a little baby tip. So it goes perfect for when you're trying to do a wing and then you want to extend, like you probably can't see it because of all the other red on the eyes right now, but I extended the wing with the red liner, so it's almost like a gradient. If I had less of a look today, you would probably see it more. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I love this. This is $40 though. So the 20% off was definitely helpful. You are getting two products and they do have a combination that's black on black, black on brown, I think, and then the black and the red. I'm on a red kick right now, so I got the red one. So there's a swatch of the eyeliner, really beautiful, and the red liner. So whenever you swatch the liquid liners, you always want them to just stay in place. You don't want it to bleed. The second it bleeds into the lines, you know it's going to do the same thing on your eyes, right? Okay. Next, I got the Beauty Blender foundation, the new one, the Bounce Skin Tint. I got mine in shade medium 1. It is a perfect match for me, like very, very perfect. So it's not this shade is not something where I can like overdo my bronzer or put on a face powder that is ever so slightly too dark because it will just darken my whole face. So I love that it's a perfect match. I haven't been medium in anything in a really, really long time, but just the way the shade range works out, I can wear medium 1. So there's light 1, 2, 3, and I was gonna get light 3, but light 3 had an olive undertone. So while the shade match would have been really good for me, the undertone would have been a little off. This one is a little more warm toned. So, I mean, I can wear an olive undertone. I can wear an olive undertone before I can wear like a cool undertone. But I can always see it a little bit, like it can look a little gray-green on me, you know, if I don't do my makeup correctly. So, right, so if you are my shade, I would recommend medium 1. You know, unless you have some olivey tones, and I'd go for light 3. This is very beautiful, very, very beautiful. But the other thing is, I always just want to put these kind of foundations into a cushion because like, you know, like it's a dropper and it's fine, but like it gets messy. I've also been trying out the L'Oreal like tinted serum skin tint type foundation. That is also really beautiful too, but we will talk about that in more of like a drugstore type video. So yeah, beautiful, recommend. The coverage is really, like I would say medium at the most. I do have a little blemish here, but I'm also someone that doesn't try to cover up my blemishes. I just let them be. I ran the foundation the way I would over any other part of my face, and you know, you can still see it. I didn't use any like concealer or anything to cover it up, but it is a very, very beautiful foundation. The finish is like slightly glowy, ever so slightly glowy, and then if you put a powder on it, the glow kind of disappears. So you can see like it just looks satiny. Okay, and lastly, we'll just talk about the lip. This is not part of the haul, but I figured when I did the eyes, I really wanted to do a red lip. So this is the Patrick Ta She's Not From Here pencil. And then I put this all over, and then I dabbed the Maybelline Pink Fetish lipstick on top of it. So lip liner all over, and then that's what we dabbed all over on top of it to give it, you know, a more uniform finish. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, I wish I would do red lips more often, but this red lip took so long. It's just like, you can't mess it up when you have a lip that's so bold. The second even a millimeter off of your lip line becomes so obvious. So, you know, a lot of effort went into this. So I feel like we need to like spend more time appreciating it because it took a really, really long time to do. My teeth look so white with this lip color. Yay. Okay, anyway, yes, full on red look. We love it. So that is the Sephora haul. Did you guys shop this sale? Because there was so much sale happening before this, by the time this dropped, there was like almost nothing that I was really that interested in. So it became things like, not necessarily searching for something to buy, but it was just like, what is even on my radar right now? What do I even want to try? I've tried everything I want to try now. So anyway, I'm really excited. I mean, these were both really, really good purchases. So, right, so thank you for watching, and let me know if you shop this specific sale at all. Okay, bye.